Hi guys!
Hi!
Okay, so we are here with some rediscovered products. We always like these videos because knowing that we're going to do these videos really forces us to look at what we already have in our makeup collection and pull out some things that maybe haven't gotten a lot of love recently. So
and
it's fun.
I can honestly admit that a lot of times I feel like I slack on this, particularly like Jayme kind of pulls the weight on these videos a lot of times. But this month I feel like I did good.
She did.
And I'm going to attribute that to that in February I was not buying beauty products at all. And even through the month of March, I can honestly say I didn't buy a lot of beauty stuff. I was kind of more on like a fashion kick. But I think that because of that, I ran out of some things, and in the process, I just, instead of going out and buying another one, I turned to what I had. So it's pretty, I think it's pretty cool.
I do too.
All right.
Why don't you get started?
Okay.
You have more than me.
One thing that I rediscovered after our perfume collection video, which if you guys have not seen that, we'll put the link below. But this perfume is one that I am almost done with. I'm so close to being finished with it. It's the Philosophy Amazing Grace. And you can see I just have a tiny bit left there in the bottom. And it's one that, because I have others that I've purchased more recently, this one's been kind of shoved to the back and I haven't been using it. But when I realized when we did that video that I had such a tiny amount left, I was like, I'm going to finish this up. Because I don't think that I will let myself go buy another new perfume until I finish one.
That's true. That is true.
That's kind of what I'm holding myself accountable for. So my goal is to finish this, but in the process, I have been really enjoying wearing it again. So I definitely love this scent. Philosophy scents are just really clean and fresh and not overpowering and certainly not offensive to anyone. So if you like kind of like that soap and water kind of like really fresh clean scent, definitely try some of Philosophy's perfumes.
Yeah, they're good for people that don't think they're perfume people because they're not perfumey. That's what's really nice about them.
Yeah, they're not.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, because I did buy a lot in February, beauty-wise, and I bought the Naked Basics palette, which was the little one that everybody has. But anyway, they're all matte. And it made me start looking at, well, what other shades do I have in my stash that I really need to start playing with? And this is a MAC eyeshadow, and it's a matte, and it's in the shade Malt, and I've had it for a while. And it's really just a light...
It reminds me of the Nakeds.
Yeah, it's like a light... What is it? Like a light beige? Very light beige?
It's very like fleshy, kind of nude colored.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty. And I realized that I used to wear this a lot.
Yeah.
And back in the day, I probably didn't wear it in the right way. But I've started using this more so as just a transition color. So when I'm using some colors and I'm like, okay, well, I need to make it blend a little more, but I don't really know what color to go to. The Naked Basics is great for that. But then this color, and I'm like, it's a single. She needs some love too. And I need to use it up because when you use it up, you can back to MAC these, and that's great. And I have a small dent in it, but I feel like I need to start really hitting this one too because finish up this little single, get some free with it. But yeah, the matte shades, I have been getting into those at least for the transition.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't think I've been really using my Naked Basics for that purpose. But that, those polishes, they're not polishes. Those eyeshadows would be great for that.
Yep.
All right, a makeup item that I've rediscovered is my Too Faced Shadow Insurance Eye Primer. And you guys know that recently I've been using the Korres Anti-Aging Eye Primer. Well, that's going to show up in an empties video really soon. But in the process of instead of going out and buying a new one, I was like, well, what do I have? Because I know that I had some laying around. And I have forgotten how much I love this eye primer. It goes on, it has a tiny little bit of tint, just a little bit, as you can see, but it blends in super easily, and it's kind of creamy. It feels like really soft. It feels really silky. I would say that. And I love putting my eyeshadow on top of a primer because then it'll last all day. That's kind of like one of my biggest beauty tips is definitely wear an eye primer.
Yes.
And this one is anti-crease, and it's great. I think that have they redone the packaging on this?
They may have.
I think the packaging might look a little bit different, but this is old. I mean, I've probably had this for a year and a half. So I just had gotten other eye primers and been going to those, but I forgot how much I love this one. So Too Faced is a brand that I think I use a lot. I don't feel like I give them enough credit.
Awesome.
Anyway, I'm rambling about
That's
that.
Okay. This is a Tarte. It's in the shade Rose, and it's an Amazonian clay shimmering powder. And I hauled this like last summer or something. It looks like this. And I kind of put it to the back. I was using it a lot when I first got it because it is all over powder. You can put it all over. You can dip your brush in it for someone who is fair. This is obviously not for someone with darker skin tones. You can use it to try to contour just a little bit, which I'm trying to get into just a little bit. I'm stepping into that. But I pulled it out recently. I was like, why am I not using this? I need a little color. I mean, it's still cold out and it's still, you know, I'm not self-tanning. And I was like, this is just the right amount of color to kind of dust on. And I've really been loving it. And I do like Tarte.
Yeah, me too.
I do like Tarte.
Tarte and Too Faced, I feel like, are two brands of makeup right now that I feel like I'm buying a lot of.
Yeah. I like this. And they do have another one. I think the other one's a champagne color, which is gorgeous. But I thought this one, I mean, and the packaging is just too cute.
Yeah. I love that. All right, a little mascara sample that I started to use a lot was a Josie Maran. I actually follow her on Instagram, and I was like, you know what, I have a couple of products by her, because I really like her Instagram account. But this is the Get One, Give One. It's an Instant Natural Volume Argan mascara. And I remembered that I had this, and I love the brush because it's a big, thick, fat, like, really thick brush. And the thing that I like about this one, and the reason why I reach for it, other than like my Benefit They're Real, is that sometimes I don't want a heavy mascara. I just want something a little more natural. I'd say I'd probably use this more on the weekends, but I don't want something where my lashes are going to be super dramatic. This is just it's a much more natural lash. It goes on, it doesn't clump. That's the thing that I like about this. It goes on nice and smooth. You can build it up with like 2 coats, but it doesn't clump, and I really, really love that about this. So definitely, I think this is a mascara that I would buy in a full size. I can't remember if I got this in a like box set or something, or if it came in Birchbox.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember it. I just all of a sudden found it in my makeup arsenal, and I was like, that's Josie Maran. I really kind of like her, and so yeah, I need to use her products.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This is a little something that I have had for a while, and it's the Clinique Bottom Lash. It's for the bottom lashes. You guys know this. It's $10, and it's baby.
Go from big one to tiny one.
To baby. Okay, and I'll tell you why I started to use it, and I was like, I really like this. But then I was like, I think it's too wet. Like, I thought the formula was too wet. And if you weren't careful, because I don't always put color on my waterline down here, because sometimes in the morning I have sensitive eyes. Like, today I have a little bit of gold on, but my eyes have been sensitive, so I probably wiped all that off. But when you use this, and I started using it again recently, and I found out that even though it's set for a while, it's still pretty wet. So I try to like wipe it off at the top like this, which maybe you're not supposed to do. And then the brush is so perfect for my tiny, tiny bottom lashes. That's what I can't get over. I do feel like it needs to dry out a little bit, but I have started to use it, and I'm like, I need to use it because I like the way my lashes look like that. Even if I'm not using like anything on the waterline, at least I can give some definition down there, so it's not like hello and then nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's practically a full thing, and yeah, I think it'll dry out the more I use it. So, which I think if it dries out just a little more, it'll be perfection.
Yeah. All right, I have another Clinique product actually. This is the 7-Day Scrub Cream, which I've had in my shower for forever. And I need to cut this at this point because I can't squeeze any more out. But I stopped using it because I had some of the Clarins little, what is it? The Gentle All-in-One Gentle Exfoliating Cleanser by Clarins. But when I ran out of some of my sample sizes of that, I was like, well, I need to just finish this up so that I can get it out of my shower. And I forgot how much I like it. It definitely is... I don't use an exfoliator every day. I know that this one, the 7-Day Scrub Cream, it's gentle enough for you to use every day, but I probably only use this maybe 3 times a week, 2 to 3 times a week. And I feel like when after I clean my face with makeup, or not clean my face, with face wash, gets all my makeup off, but then I really like the way that an exfoliator leaves my skin feeling just really soft and smooth. So I'm definitely going to be trying to finish this up, and hopefully it'll be in an empty soon.
Yeah, and then when you use exfoliator and it takes all the dead stuff off and all the gross stuff, it leaves your face open to take those serums better and take your lotions and moisturizers. So I need to actually do that a little more than I do now. Okay, I have one last thing, and I will say that this was given to us. It was a little package, and I got this. It was given to us by a friend that works in the beauty industry, and to be honest, okay, so it's a Dior. It's a blush. It is, I even have this packaging. I mean, I keep this stuff. It's the Rosy, Rosy Glow.
I can get it.
And I'll tell you, I forgot I had this. This is how bright it looks. It looks crazy in the pan. I forgot I had it until Lisa D mentioned it. Lisa D1 mentioned it. Our friend Maria Sparkle, she has a YouTube channel too. We'll try to link her below. She has this and she really likes it. And I was like, wait a second, that looks familiar. And what it's supposed to do is look scary. It looks Pepto-Bismol pink to me, if you guys know what that is. It looks really scary. And when I got it, I swatched it. And swatching it did nothing for me. It literally looks like Pepto-Bismol pink, and it seemed really chalky. When you put it on your skin, I'm sorry, that looks chalky and not great. So I put it to the back of my collection and hadn't even thought about it.
Yeah.
The brush that it comes with looks like so. And I will tell you that I have used this brush. Not really for applying the blush, but for when I went heavy-handed on the blush, I then used this to like blend it out, and I actually really like that. But I'll tell you, I think the point of this is that it looks cray-cray, but when you put it on your skin, it almost kind of adjusts to your pink, like what it should be on your skin. And I've worn this probably, I don't know, 10 days in the last month or so, and it doesn't look chalky either.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely not shimmer. I mean, it's matte. It's a matte blush, which I'm also not that used to wearing. But I'll tell you, it's way prettier on your skin than it is in this package.
So don't be intimidated by
Don't be intimidated. It is pricey. I don't actually know the price of it since it was given to me, but I'm not going to tell you that this is one you need to run out and add to your collection, but if you're interested in stuff like this, stop by the counter and get those ladies to apply it and see what you think. But when I got it, I was like, that's so nice, you know, great. And then I forgot about it. I mean, I feel bad that I forgot about it. But I've been using it, and don't let the swatch fool you, because the swatch was like, what is Dior doing? This is terrible. And then on the face, it was nice.
It's pretty. I mean, I like it. I think you're going to put it on now.
Put a little on right now while we're talking.
Give yourself a little color. Yeah, it is pretty. I like it.
Like,
I think that looks good on you.
It's more subtle. I mean, I had a little blush on. You can't really see it, okay, because it's subtle. But you can get, let me tell you, you can get heavy-handed and look like you just ran a couple miles, because I was like, whoa, girlfriend got heavy on that. But yeah, it's just something to check out. If you have it in your collection, please let me know what you think about it. It's fun, because I'm like, I have been sitting on Dior. What is wrong with me?
It's a perfect example of YouTube working at its best, because it required her seeing it in a few other videos for her to be
I was like, wait a minute, I think I have that.
You need to get on that.
It was dusty. I got it.
Alright, and then my last two things are two Bath & Body Works products. One is a lotion. It's the Bali Mango Body Lotion, which I put these scents away when it gets to like fall and winter, because I like to try and go with more of like the brown sugars and the creamy pumpkins and stuff like that for fall and winter. But this is such a good scent for spring, and I don't have very much left of it.
I had the gel.
So,
it's fabulous.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely finish this up, and hopefully it'll appear in an empty soon. And then this is the True Blue Spa Shea Cashmere Hand Cream. And the reason why I'm using this is because I have one more tube. Well, I have one more at home, and I have one at work of the hand food, the Soap and Glory hand food, which is my favorite. But I am forcing myself, which is not hard. It's not like this isn't a great hand cream, because it is.
It is.
But I'm trying to get through this, because I only have a little bit of this left as well, so before I'll let myself go to my next
That's
Soap and
true.
Glory hand food.
Good girl.
But this lotion, I've talked about the like tub
fabulous.
of body butter and stuff before. It's very thick. It's very creamy. And the smell to me, it smells like buttered popcorn, which makes me want to go to the movies right now.
I think, ooh, that sounds good. I think the Shea Cashmere line, if you guys aren't really into Bath and Body Works, but you need a gift for someone, this line, if you put together a little basket for someone, they will love you. They really will definitely love you.
All right, so I think we did a pretty good job pulling out some things and rediscovering them.
I think so too. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, and hopefully next month we'll have even more.
Yeah, so let us know if you've dug around in your stash and found something really cool.
Shop your stash.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.